There are certain criminals who, despite high security, manage to elude arrest. In this video, we will look at the FBI's 10 most wanted criminals and their reasons for being on the list. Number 10. Omar, 27, has been on the list of most wanted criminals by the FBI. On August 15, 2019, death had come knocking abruptly for Jabil Dumas when Omar shot him down using a semi-automatic handgun. Omar was pronounced with a murder charge in April 2020. However, he managed to elude arrest. Again, in September 2021, he was charged with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. Omar has been on the run ever since and is yet to be captured by the FBI. Number 9. Castillo was only 17 years old when he shot his ex-girlfriend and co-worker in the head, killing her. Investigations followed Sandy's murder revealed that Castillo owed her about $1,000. He called Sandy at Charlotte restaurant to pay her debt off. However, he didn't intend to. On the contrary, he forced her to withdraw all the money in her account and then shot her in the head. Feaster, Castillo's then-girlfriend, was also part of this plan. However, she turned herself in when Castillo disappeared and has been on the run ever since. Number 8. Pratt is a co-owner of websites that include pornographic material and has uploaded footage of young girls having sex. He is accused of conspiring to traffic minors into sex through compulsion and force, producing child pornography and engaging in intercourses with a juvenile. Matthew Isaac Wolf, co-owner of Pratt, entered a guilty plea to many charges in July. He acknowledged that more than 100 girls had been forced into recording movies in exchange for large payments. Pratt, meanwhile, is at large and may be carrying out these acts somewhere else. Number 7. Ruha, who is 42 years old, developed OneCoin, a sizable Ponzi scam for which she rose to notoriety. She was accused and found guilty of fraud in 2012. She participated in a Bitcoin pyramid scheme once more in 2013, but this time it was OneCoin that caught people's attention. She positioned herself as the crypto queen in 2016, claiming to have created a new cryptocurrency that will compete with the dominant Bitcoin. Huge sums of money were claimed as investments thanks to her assertion. She abruptly vanished in October 2017, though, and nothing significant has been heard of ever since. Number 6. Arnoldo Jimenez and Estrella Carrera got married in May of 2012. After their wedding dinner, the newlyweds allegedly proceeded to a bar and stayed there until around 4 a.m. the next morning. This is when, amidst a heated argument, Jimenez stabbed his wife at least 18 times. Before killing his wife, Jimenez allegedly had a criminal background. He was charged with first-degree murder on May 15th and has been missing ever since. Number 5. In the year 2000, Jorge Contreras decided to assist a homeless guy by providing him with food, clothing, and employment. But one day, he would discover that a piece of clothes he had given to the homeless guy was covered in blood. Alexis Flores was the homeless man, although he introduced himself as Carlos. A few days later, another piece of Contreras' clothes were discovered covered in blood of the raped, strangled, and killed 5-year-old Ariana de Jesus. A DNA match in 2007 established that Flores was the wanted Carlos from the year 2000. He has not been located despite a search warrant being obtained on March the 22nd, 2007. Number 4. Hernandez is wanted for conspiring to kill for hire and stalking over state lines. It was said that Hernandez's father was killed after an altercation with a rival gang. Guerrero, a lawyer for the Gulf Cartel boss, was, in his opinion, responsible for his father's passing. May 22nd, 2013, Guerrero was abducted and shot to death in retaliation for Hernandez's hiring of 2 men to assassinate the lawyer-turned-American informant. Villarreal and the 2 assassins had been undercover up to this point. Number 3. Carillas is believed to be the Honduran leader of MS-13, often regarded as the most violent gang in the United States. Racketeering, conspiracy to stockpile machine guns, and conspiracy to import cocaine are the charges against Carillas. He is also accused of taking part in operations that benefited the MS-13 group operating in the United States. The FBI thinks he's still in Honduras and still involved in selling drugs and weapons to American gang members for cash. Number 2. 32-year-old Patel is wanted for the murder of his wife, a native of India. The couple worked the night shift for Dunkin' Donuts. One night in an argument on whether to return to India or not, the couple argued. As a result, Patel stabbed his wife several times with a kitchen knife. During the investigation, the surveillance camera footage made the case clear. However, the culprit has been on the run ever since. Number 1. Enrique Camarena, an undercover agent with the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency, was abducted, subjected to horrendous torture, and then killed by the Guadalajara cartel in 1985. Following that, the U.S. authorities launched a vigorous search to find and apprehend Quintero, who was also accountable for the 1985 murder of a dentistry student. Quintero was given a 40-year jail term in Mexico, but he was freed in 2013 after serving 28 years. This decision was overturned shortly after Caro Quintero's release, but he was nowhere to be traced. That is it for today's video. Stay tuned with us for more interesting content. But until then, goodbye.